In the midst of it all, I'm grateful that you won't give up on me. Hey guys, so this is going to be a very noisy video, and yeah, that's because I'm about to film for Ada and Nello, and I'm in my studio. The windows are open, cleaner is cleaning, and they are doing something in the next building. Anyway, I feel like most Nigerians, many Nigerian YouTubers, in most of our videos, we have to do a disclaimer about the noise, background noise. Like, it's normal at this point. You guys should be used to it at this point. Anyway, yeah. So I just want to do my makeup quickly before she comes. We're supposed to start filming by 9 o'clock. Normally we even film earlier than that, but she had an errand to run this morning. But 9 o'clock is not late. 9 o'clock is okay. Yeah, so I want to just quickly get ready, do my makeup. You guys see, anyway, I know I always any day I do my makeup, I always complain about how I don't want to be doing my makeup, but that's just how I feel right now. But I don't have a choice, because if she does makeup and I don't do makeup, it doesn't match somehow. With this look, one person will look off. Either one person will look overdressed, or the other person will look underdressed. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How is your week going? You guys, I have hit 30K on YouTube. Now maybe this amazing stuff. Like, I have hit 30K on YouTube, and 10K followers on Instagram. Like, you guys are so amazing. You guys are just the best. Like, I can't ask for better. Like, you guys are the best. Thank you for all your love, for all your support. Those of you who are just joining the family, you're welcome. You're in the right place. In case you're wondering, you're in the right place, okay? But yeah, you guys, I'm so grateful to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, because it's not easy to get people to subscribe to your channel. It's not easy. Like, it's one thing for people to watch your videos, and another thing for them to actually click that subscribe button. So you guys, I'm so grateful to all of you for subscribing. I'm going to do a live, I hope that's not Lelu. Hey, I'm going to do a live stream where, I celebrate my 30K and probably do a giveaway. Most likely do a giveaway actually. And yeah, and then my 10K on Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for following me on Instagram, getting me to 10K followers. So now I can do swipe up. If you're not following me on Instagram, please, now is the time. It's just a reminder that you can follow me on Instagram, please. Yeah, so Because most of the time I actually post stuff on Instagram, not just pictures, but topics, and then I converse with some of you in the DMs and stuff like that. Like, it's just a way to keep up with you guys, not when I'm not on YouTube. Okay, yeah. So but thank you guys so much for all your love. It's just powder and put it on my face, so nothing else. Thank you so much for all your love, for all your follows, all your messages, all your likes, comments, shares. Yeah, you guys are just the best. Like, in fact, I hail Una. I hail all of Una. Anyway, there's something I wanted to talk about, but I don't know if I should leave for another video. But let me just talk about it here, I beg. It's not like video no dey end, content no dey finish. I want to talk about this idea of living your best life early, this idea of enjoying yourself while you're still young, because when you get older you won't be able to enjoy yourself. And people say things like enjoy yourself before you get married, flex, enjoy your life before you get married, before you start having kids. If not, by that time it will be too late for you and stuff like that. I'm sure at some point in my life, I've even advised people, before you have kids, better live your best life, better travel, those kind of advice. Better travel, better have fun, party, go clubbing, which I haven't done, by the way, up to today, but I'll still do it one day, and in fact, at some point in my life I used to say things like, I wish I had enjoyed my life when I was younger, I wish I had gone clubbing, I wish I had traveled, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, and now that I'm older, yesterday I was even thinking about this thing, and then I had the conversation with my husband, and see, that advice doesn't really work, doesn't really make sense, okay? Because you can still live your best life at any age, okay? Once you have money, okay, well, maybe not when you're very, very old, but even when you're very, very old, okay, the point is this: what constitutes your best life? What constitutes your best life? First of all, I even saw where a pastor said that you better pray that this is not your best life, okay? You better pray that you're not living your best life, because the life after is actually supposed to be your best life. And if your life after, after death, after you exit the world, after you exit earth, if your life after is not your best life, you are going to regret it. That your best life you think you lived here, everything will evaporate, And it also ties into when people say things like, better enjoy your life, and you only live once, what if you die tomorrow? Okay, what if you die tomorrow? Okay, like, where you are going to is a better place, okay? Hopefully where you are going to is a better place. So if you are sure that you are going to make it to heaven, where all kinds of enjoyment exist, all types, like enjoyment no dey finish for heaven, all, like, what are you looking for? They say streets are paved with gold, so there are mansions there. So what kind of best life do you want to live that, what kind of best life do you want to live on earth that you will not see times 100 in heaven? So what's times 100? Times 1 billion in heaven. So at the end of the day, I think we should all strive to work hard, plan your future, live a good life. Okay, live a good life. There's no point. A lot of people have ended up in the grave because they are living their best life, okay? Living life on the edge. Everybody wants to do the most when they are young, That advice does not really fly. Of course, I know that, this knocking is just annoying me. Of course, I know that when people are saying it, they're not saying it with, they're not saying that you must go and live life on the edge or do nonsense with your life. I know that's not what they're trying to say. But at the same time, that advice, like I said, doesn't really fly. Because first of all, when you're even younger, most times you are limited, okay? You're limited because you don't have money. Most times, majority of people don't have money when they are young, except you have very rich parents. That's when, okay, you can live your best life, like how they say, if you have rich parents. But if you don't have rich parents, there's nothing you can do. Like, where do you want to travel to? With which money? Is it your school fees? What kind of school fees are you going to travel? Which legit money? Because there are people that do criminal things to make money. There are people that do illegitimate things to make money. Okay, but I'm talking about living your best life, living in a good way. Like, you just make your money, enjoy your money, and flex your money. How many people have that luxury of doing that at a young age? There are very, 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 very few. So pray that you hammer when you are young. But if you don't hammer when you are young, you didn't lose anything. Trust me. Okay, because one day I think what made me start thinking about these things, that I was asking myself, all these things I'm always saying, that I wish I had gone clubbing, I wish I had done all those things. Okay, people that have done it, what do they have on me? Okay, people that lived that kind of life, people that lived their best life when they were younger, people that did it all when they are younger, now that they are older, what do they have that I don't have, that I would have had if I had done all those things when I was younger? So when I was having this conversation with my husband, he was just saying that, see, in fact, when you are young, it's not even when you should be flexing your life, actually. It's not even then. When you are young is when you're supposed to actually suffer, work hard, make money, save your money, save it, okay? What stops you from enjoying your life when you're 35? What stops you from enjoying your life when you're 14? What stops you from enjoying your life when you're 45? What stops you when you're 50? What stops you when you're 55? What stops you when you're 60? Okay, this notion of when you're old you cannot enjoy your life is just a joke, because you can enjoy your life at any age. Okay, in fact, it's better for you to enjoy your life when you're old than for you to suffer when you're old. Like you can suffer when you're young, no problems, but if you're old and you're suffering, old age is not forgiving, no. So you better pray that you are living your best life or you're enjoying your life when you are older. So now is the time to actually lay the groundwork, save, grow your family, build your family, have a family, do all those things. Do them when you are younger, okay, so that when you are old, you now enjoy the fruits of your labor without laboring, okay? Because there's nothing as tragic as, a hardworking 80-year-old, as in hardworking in the sense of, if I no work, I no fit chop. Like there's nothing as heartbreaking as that, That's the time when you should be working because you don't want to retire and just die. Because a lot of people, when they retire, it's like, I don't know. I was watching one movie, not a movie, I was watching a series. Name of that series is the Krominsky Method or something like that. Okay, I love the series. Funny enough, it's about old men. No? It's about old men living their lives, but it's actually interesting to see life from the perspective of old men. These are old men that, I mean, they've done well for themselves. They have money and all that, but they still have issues that they are dealing with, so they try to address some of those issues in that series. Very interesting series anyway. So one of them, two old men were having a conversation and one of them said that he wants to retire, and then his friend now said, no, don't even do that once you retire you're going to be sucked into the grave, because there's something about retiring that makes men die. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just that lack of activity, lack of what to live for, lack of that daily grind that men love most times. So that's why I must say, when men retire, a lot of them die quickly, except they find something else doing that is as engaging as their previous jobs and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, at that age you should strive to do things that make you happy, not to do things that will put food on your table. Okay, at that age, because it's going to be tragic. So people enjoy their lives at any age. All you just need to do is strive and make money as early as possible, and you can catch up later. Okay, also this advice also goes to the advice we give women when we say things like, better enjoy your life before you get married, or better enjoy your life before you have children. Subconsciously what we don't know is that we are passing across the message that marriage is bondage, that marriage is going to limit you, that marriage is going to stop you from living your best life, that your best life is before you are married. Once you are married, your best life is over, and stuff like that. That's really wrong. I'm not saying it's for everybody, okay? And I don't know why. Sometimes I always feel the need to give these disclaimers. Anytime I mention anything about, people that are single, people that are not married or being married, or whatever, I always want to give a disclaimer, because somebody in the comment section is going to leave a comment that does not make sense. Somebody is going to do it. Even once I said this one, they will still leave that comment, and I'm going to delete it, okay? And block you probably. I won't block you, please. I don't block people again, no. I don't block you. Anyway, what am I saying? For me, my biggest achievement is my children. I'm not even ashamed to say it. My biggest achievement in this life is my children. And that is why, and because I see them that way, I try to pour in as much energy and value and, I don't know, virtue or whatever into my children than I would any other thing in this life, okay? My children always come first, because my children are my greatest achievement. They are my legacy. Okay, they are the gift I'm giving to the world. Let me put it that way. Okay, my children are the gift I'm giving to the world. I can come here now and talk about, you know, tell you guys how to do this, how to do that, teach you about this, teach you about that, give you that talk, this talk, that talk. It's good though. It's helping people. A lot of people are blessed by it. A lot of people are getting testimonies by it. A lot of people are, you know, happy that there's someone saying these things on the internet. Okay, but at the same time, I feel like greater than that is actually raising godly children who will go into the world and effect, you know, massive change. Okay, who will go into the world and, you know, bring light into the world. That to me is a bigger achievement than my my YouTube channel. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying all this is just so that we can really, when we are wording some advice, let's really think about what we are saying or what we are implying. When we advise women that, you know, children and family, you know, having a spouse or having children is limiting, we need to be careful of how we word that our advice, because what doesn't limit you in this world? What does not limit you in this world? Being old limits you, being young limits you, being middle aged limits you, being a woman limits you, being a man limits you, being rich limits you, being poor limits you, being fair limits you, being dark skinned limits you, being black limits you, being white. Everything about you limits you in one way or the other. So let us not make it look like having children is the biggest limiter of anybody's destiny in this life. It's not true. A lot of women actually did better in their careers or in their jobs or in their businesses because they have a spouse. Okay, a lot of women actually did greater things after they finished raising their kids. Like once their kids, you know, past that infant stage where they really need you 24/7, a lot of women still went back into the workforce and did great things for themselves. Okay, a lot of these women that we see today that are doing very well, they had kids, they had children, they had, you know, maybe they would have done more if they didn't have children, but at least they are doing well for themselves. So let us not make it look like the big sacrifice is taking care of children. No, actually you make a big sacrifice when you choose career over your children. In fact, you make the biggest sacrifice in this world when you choose career over your children. Like, I mean, if you have kids, I'm not saying that choosing not to have kids, anyway, people get it. Anyway, the reason why I decided to make this video, I think Nalo is here, is for people who are still young. Okay, think for yourself, use your head. Don't let society dictate to you what you do with your life. Don't let society lead you the wrong way. Remember that the world right now is trying to pervert everything that God has put in place. Okay, anything that God puts in place, the world tries to mirror it and corrupt it. Okay, so when you are thinking about your future, think. And that's why sometimes when you see, I'm someone that thinks a lot. Okay, that's why when I have debates with people, they're like, you're so opinionated, I'm not even changing your mind. That's because I have come to that conclusion after so many years and months of thinking of that certain thing. So if I've not thought about it on my own, I might not debate it. But if I have, best believe that I'm coming loaded. I'm coming already. I've gone through that process of debating it, you know, within myself. Anyway, that's just it. Nelo's already here. I don't know what to do to my eye again now. How far? Oh, we now wear yellow together. Yes. Okay. Should call it now. Yes, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, ready. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Ada and Nelo Uncut. So guys, we just finished filming now, and Nelo has left. And yeah, I'm supposed to go out, but rain is falling, so. Or rain wants to fall. It has not started falling very well, but it's about to fall. And I don't like driving in rain. So let me just go upstairs now and go and feed my baby. She started eating solid. She has started taking formula, but not so much because she's not yet used to it. So I still need to breastfeed almost as much as I was breastfeeding before. It's annoying, but what's man go do? But she's adjusting. At least she eats cereal or pap, you know, at least twice a day, even though it's very little. Yeah, I even wanted to go out and buy potatoes for her because I want to make mashed potatoes for her. I'm going to make a video about what my baby eats in a day. Yeah, I hope I'll have time to film it, or maybe anytime I prepare her meal, I'll just film the meal so that you guys will see what she eats in a day. But for now, like I said, she hasn't started eating much. That's why I can't film it now, because somebody requested for that video. Anyway, let me just end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.